Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I sat down to film a happy video about being happy and stuff like that. And I was probably going to talk about lifestyle changes. And then as I was sitting down, I got a call from my mom and we were talking about family issues. And I know everyone has family issues, but I felt like maybe it was a sign that I should talk about some stuff that I've been through in my life. And honestly, right now at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I guess I feel like it's kind of therapy, just talking to a camera and maybe somebody else is listening on the other side. So right now I'm sitting here, my daughter's over there sitting down watching her tablet, and so she has headphones so she can't hear really anything I'm saying. Put your headphones back on. Watch your cartoons. No, put your headphones on, okay? So yeah, so she's watching her cartoons. So I wanted to talk about what it's like growing up in an abusive family. And I'm not talking just about physical abuse, I'm talking about mental abuse. So I grew up in a household that was very volatile. It was angry all the time. I don't want to cry. If you notice, I'm not wearing waterproof makeup, so if I do end up crying and you see stuff flowing down my eyes, it was because I didn't plan on filming a sad video and I didn't think that I should wear waterproof makeup. So I grew up in a very abusive home, and a lot of times, me and my mom have a different relationship now than I did as a child, but she grew up in an abusive home as well. And I don't want to get into so much detail because I don't. And she grew up in an abusive home, and when you grow up in an abusive home, it's really hard because you don't know how to love and you don't know how to share correctly, and you don't know how to be a good mother. So it was really hard when I was born to be a good mother to me. So she would leave me a lot with her mother and father, and a lot of times they would argue not like a little bit, like argue 24/7, and a lot of times I would be in the middle even as a child. And when you're growing up, all you know is that it's your fault, even though it might not be your fault. You just don't understand. So a lot of times I would get insulted or be called stupid, and it's really hard to deal with growing up because fear is implemented in your life, and I've picked up anxiety from it, and it's changed. It's really hard. And a lot of times you either get one of two things. You get really angry or you get really sad. And I was a person that got really sad and didn't understand, like, why don't people love me? Like, why don't people want me? And I know a lot of people come to YouTube to escape their problems and to see happy people, but I just want to be here to tell everybody that, sorry if I say too much, that there's people out there, and just because you have a family that isn't the best, and just because you're going through a lot of hard times, doesn't mean that it doesn't get better. I have a daughter now, and it changed my life. It's okay, put your headphones and listen to your cartoons, okay? Sorry, I just don't want her to, hear this conversation. A lot of times you don't want your child to grow up the same way you grew up. So I have done everything in my power to make sure she isn't anything like the way I grew up. And it's really hard to be different than what you were when you grew up as. You try hard to change your ways, because when, sorry if there's any background noise, because a lot of times, I'm sorry, I'm just getting off track. I want to say that it gets better and life gets better, and there's times that you're going to be unhappy, but as you grow up and you change, you can choose to be happy, and don't feel alone, because you're not alone. You just haven't found the people that are there for you. You haven't found the right friends. You can't choose your family. You can't choose the people in your life. Those people are forever. And I just wanted to share that not everybody is going to have a perfect life, and not everything is always going to be perfect, but don't give up. Don't. If you want something in life, fight for it. Fight for your happiness. Fight for what you deserve, and you are a good person. Don't be the person that you were raised as. And I'm sorry this got emotional and a sad video, but I felt like maybe somebody out there needs someone to talk to and someone to listen. So I thank you guys for all watching, and I hope that you leave comments for any questions or any advice or anything, and I thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys.